Today we are leaving Sapporo and heading to the charming seaside town of Otaru, which is easily one of the best day trips from the city. It's known for its history, fun activities, famous sweets, and some of the best seafood in Japan. So I hope you brought your appetites. Now let's head to the train station, and I'll see you when we get there. All right, we have arrived at the Otaru station. It was a nice, easy 25-minute ride. Right here is a tourist information center where they speak English and you can pick up some maps and timetables for the train for your way back home. But we are just gonna head right out and over to our first stop, which is literally right across the parking lot here. It's actually next to the Burger King, which I've always thought should be called the Burger Emperor since we're in Japan, but that's just me. We're actually heading to the fish market at the moment, and it's a pretty popular spot, so I think you're gonna enjoy it. Let's head in. Hello. Oh, nice crabs. Is this snow crab? No. King crab, king crab. Little, king crab's little, okay. Snow crab. Well, I got my crabs all messed up. Oh, wow. Scallops, I love scallops. Clams, oysters, pre-packaged squid, salmon smoke. I don't even know what that is. They have so many restaurants here and so many options. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Sea urchins, Hokkaido cantaloupe with the ice cream inside. Man. Thank you.
Wide door.
Wide door. He got me with my barn door open. I am a YouTuber. The Country Collectors. Collector.
Country collector?
Country Collector.
Collector. Okay.
See, look at that. New subscribers right there. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Great.
Great.
Great. I love your fish market. Very nice. This one's huge.
About 5 kilo.
5 kilo. How much costs for 5 kilo? 80.
80,000.
80,000.
80,000.
Wow. It's huge. Look at this thing. Man. Is this your restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, let's see. What do you recommend?
Can you speak Japanese?
No.
Okay.
I need to learn.
Okay, me too.
I need-
This is about Hokkaido.
That's about
This
Hokkaido.
is so alien supporters
Ah.
from Norway.
Oh, okay. It's from Norway.
About Hokkaido.
Okay, so it's salmon from Norway,
Norway. Hokkaido.
crab from Hokkaido, fish roe from Hokkaido,
See you at Hokkaido.
uni, and then, yeah.
Yes, and this all Hokkaido.
Ah, okay. But this, Norway.
Norway. Great supporters. Okay.
One.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, we're having our first treat.
Counter table, okay.
Table, okay.
Counter, okay.
I mean, counter.
Use that 15, number 15.
Okay, thank you.
15で1名様。
I love that. That was so easy when we're having some real Hokkaido food to start out. Let's see. He said this one was all Hokkaido right here. 3 toppings, raw sea urchin, crab, salmon roe, and miso soup. I love it. Let's do that with wasabi. Okay. I am so excited for this. Look at this amazing bowl of seafood. It represents Hokkaido, the taste of Japan right here. We got our salmon roe, some uni, the sea urchin inside, and then a whole handful of fresh crab with some wasabi on top. Let's jump into this. Ooh, and I also got a bowl of miso soup. Mmm. So good. And something else I love is that they give you a little individual fan so you can stay cool during your meal. Ah. All right. So remember, when you break your chopsticks, you don't want to break them that way because you might hit somebody with your elbows. Japan is a pretty busy country, so you want to break them up like that. And hopefully you get a nice clean break, because otherwise it's not the best luck. All right, let's do this. I'm going to start with the crab. Oh gosh, it's just so nice and flaky. Wow, so juicy. Definitely never frozen. Let's try some of the uni, or the sea urchin. Right there. Wow, it's such a unique flavor. I really wasn't expecting that. Like, I've had it in the States, and it definitely doesn't taste like that. It's creamy, which I wasn't expecting at all. And it doesn't even taste salty. Like, it's actually super sweet, almost like a dessert. And then a little salmon roe. Wow. Again, when we get the food at home, it's like really overpowering in the flavor. But this is like a subtle sweetness. It's a subtle salty. I really like this. Let's do a little wasabi too. Even the wasabi is good. Oh my goodness. That's clawsome, people. Very clawsome. Wow. All right, I'm going to finish this up, and then we are going to head into town for some more fun and food. So I'll see you in a few. Wow. That was some of the best seafood that I have had in Japan, and that is saying a lot because Japan seafood is next level everywhere, but this is the source, and that was amazing. Right now we are heading down to the canals here, which is what Otaru is famous for. It's known as the Venice of Hokkaido, and I can't wait to take a ride with you. But before we get there, we're actually crossing over something very historical right here, and that is these train tracks. Back in 1880, this was one of the first train lines that ever ran through Japan and Hokkaido, and it's since been retired, but now it is a beautiful place where you can go for a stroll, take a bike ride, and just enjoy a little nature right here in the heart of the city. All right, let's keep going. I really like this place right here. It's the Thriller Karaoke. Has that Michael Jackson vibe in the music house of Otaru. Okay, hello, how are you? Hello, happy? Are you on vacation? No? Nice to meet you. Friendly Japanese kids too. Otaru has it all. So we are almost at the canal, but before we get there, there is a very special place that I want to stop and try a sweet. I mean, we just had breakfast, it's time for some dessert, right? Hokkaido is the dessert capital of Japan, and they're known for a lot of different things, but their cheesecake is supposed to be one of the best. I was talking to a rickshaw driver the other day. That's right, you can take rickshaw rides here. They are really pricey, but you know what? If you have the budget, go for it. Anyway, he was saying you have to try at least one sweet while you're here, but you know what? I'm gonna have at least 5 today. So let's start out here at the LeTAO. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, free tasting. Oh, look at that. This is fromage, the double fromage cheesecake. Wow.
Come on.
That's amazing. Let's head inside and see if we can find a little bit more. Arigato. Ooh, more free samples. Thank you. That is a cookie with some white chocolate. Tastes a little cheese in it too. Wow. So many amazing treats. I know these little displays are fake, but they look really good. I feel like I want to eat one. So this is what we just had outside, the fromage double. They also have the chocolate double and the melon double Hokkaido. Oh man, I don't know what to get. And then New York cheesecake. All right, I might have to get a whole cheesecake. Look at that. So I got in line to get the cheesecake, and the guy pulled out a little sign in English that said it takes 6 to 8 hours for the cheesecake to thaw. So obviously that's been a problem before. But I found a little takeout stand just inside that still served me at least a slice of it. And for 600 yen, I managed to get myself some melon cheesecake with that Hokkaido cream, soft serve, and another cheese cookie that they have. And we're gonna be enjoying it right here with this little fella. This is Akainui, I think is his name. And he's actually known as the Red Dog, though he does look like he's green. It's said that travelers and students that rub his head can get some good luck from him, so I'll always take some luck. Hey boy, thank you so much. All right, let's try this out. I'm gonna go with the cream first. Wow. The ice cream here is so good. It must be from those happy Hokkaido cows. Delicious. And here is the all-star. Ooh, it's already getting melty. Look at that. That is the Hokkaido melon cheesecake, and you can see it jiggling. Wow. I know I've already said best a couple of times today, but this is the best cheesecake I think I've ever had. It is so creamy, and the melon tastes like I'm actually biting into a cantaloupe. Normally I would say I cantaloupe, we just met, but I could elope because it's that good. All right, let's head across the street, hop on the canal, and I'll see you in a few. That was so easy. I literally walked 30 seconds across the street and into the canal boat office, purchased my ticket for 1,800 yen. It comes with a free audio tour in English, so I know what I'm gonna be looking at. And this canal right here behind me is what we're gonna be exploring. It looks beautiful, and look at that blue sky. What a day, I love it. And right here across the street is the Otaru Museum, which is a great place to go and see some of the history of this region, because understanding the history of a place just makes it that much better. Now, the boats leave every half an hour and every hour, so you can definitely find one throughout the day, but if there's a specific time that you want to go, you should go there early to buy your ticket. And they also ask that you line up 15 minutes before the boat leaves so that you can get your seat. So I'm gonna head over and get in line. We're gonna take this cruise, and I'll see you after.
I leave what's left of last night behind, and I need to get some peace of mind. And when I need some peace of mind, I know where to find it. By the end of the road. So I walk, and I keep on walking. Though the shoes I wear are a mess. As I walk, and I keep on walking. Till I'm at the end of the road.
So, what did you think of the canal tour? I would love to know. Leave me a comment down below. For me, if I'm being honest, it was just okay. I think I thought we were going to be seeing more things along the way, but it's pretty much the stuff that you can see walking right along the canal, which we're going to be doing in a little bit. That's just how it is. It was nice. I understand why it's a tourist attraction. I just don't know if it is an essential one for you to do if you don't have the time. It's also only 30 minutes, not 90 minutes, which is the perfect amount of time because it is hot out here in the sun. But there is another tour boat that I do highly recommend. And if you go one block past the office, you will come to the Otaru Tour Boat Company. And it actually is a much larger boat that takes you out into the ocean. It has an air-conditioned cabin inside with comfortable seats, or you can sit out back like I did and just be in the ocean air, which was amazing. It goes out through the harbor into the ocean. You get to see lots of wildlife like birds and things along the way. There are these huge cliffs that you go along that have this beautiful green and yellow along them. There were some small waterfalls on the way. And when you get down to the turnaround point, there are these two cliffs that actually come out into the ocean, and they have these gateways in them that remind me of the Goonies when they're up on the cliff holding out the medallion to see where the treasure is, because it was a treasure, and you should definitely do it while you're here. It's 3,600 yen for a 90-minute tour with them. They also do longer ones and shorter ones for different prices, so they can kind of fit whatever schedule that you're on depending on the schedule of the boats. I also picked myself up another treat, or us another treat. Hold on, I have to grab my hat before it blows in the ocean. Okay, I'm back. I got some of the local cantaloupe here. Now, at the fish market, this was actually really expensive. I feel like it was almost $1,200 for the same piece of melon I just paid $500 for away from the market. But it's really famous here, and it's also really expensive. I've seen the melons for as expensive as $5,000 each. That's something like $30 for a cantaloupe, but let's see how it is. Wow. That is the juiciest cantaloupe I've ever tasted. It's melting in my mouth. It's amazing. I am cantaloupely impressed with this. Wow, look at that. This is my smile right now. All right, let's head back into town, take a stroll along the canal, and see what else we can find to check out and eat along the way. Man, I love coming down and walking on the water here. They have some beautiful little inlaid art over there. The canal over here with the boats coming down it. There are vendors selling things. There's this really good guitarist down there and a guy dressed in traditional clothes playing the flute just in front of me. That is really impressive. And I think that was one of the things about the boat tour. You come right along where we're walking right now, but they never stop talking for the entire tour. I understand they're giving you information, but it kind of takes away from the specialness of it. Like, I don't need to know everything. I just need a little bit, and then I can enjoy the peace and enjoy the beauty around me. I'm feeling a little bit parched, and there is a special place to get a drink just ahead.
Japanese, French Japanese.
You are a friend Japanese.
Oh, welcome to, oh, thank you, sir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
United States.
Yeah.
The best country on the earth.
No, Japan. Number one, Japan.
No, USA is much more better than Japan.
Well, we can be number one together.
Make America great again. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Please enjoy Japan.
Thank you, I am.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can in Japan. Together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that. You never know what you're gonna see when you walk along the canal. Kap on kap. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. That was great. Now I am really thirsty. Let's head over to the special fountain and grab something to drink. Is this not the coolest water fountain that you have ever seen? It's a fire hydrant with a lion head. The water is ice cold. It's got a little fountain behind it. I needed that. I'm gonna do a little refill on the bottle too. Oh yeah. Japan, always thinking. Thank you for refreshing me. And that guy as a plant was hilarious. This has been such a great day so far. Right now we are just at the end of the canal where the boat turns around, and there's actually a couple of museums here that are worth checking out, like the Stained Glass Museum, the Museum of Western Art, and a couple of others. And right across the street is also a very special place to go and grab some food called the Otaru Demuku Koji. So definitely check it out when you're here. They have about 20 different restaurants in it. We're actually gonna walk by it right now before we head over to the glassmaking district to grab another snack. We have a steamed crab bao bun right here, which I am really looking forward to tasting as we are entering the glass making district of the city. Now, Otaru is famous for its glass making, and that all began because the fishermen that live out in the sea here needed to have buoys for their nets. So they started to make them glass buoys to suspend the nets in the water. Well, they got so good at it, as people in Japan do, they started to make other things, and they've expanded into this entire industry of amazing glasswork. And there are so many shops that sell things that are really, really impressive. And we'll be seeing a little bit of that coming up, but right now it's time for some crabby bao deliciousness. Wow. It's so soft on the outside, and the crab is just like exploding with flavor on the inside. Wow. Yet another delicious thing here in Otaru. Right now we are going to be making a turn onto the main shopping street in the town, whose name I can't remember at the moment, but on the way down it, there is so much shopping, museums, things to do, and food to eat, which is the most important one. All right, so I got the name. It is Sakaimachi Handori. I mean, why wouldn't I remember Sakaimachi Handori? And we are going to start out by heading down to the end where I feel like the best parts of the street are, and then we will work our way back. I love this right here. The chairs are actually modeled after cookies. All right, we are almost down to the end. We have 2 minutes before the thing I show you goes off, so oh, we're gonna make it. I know we're gonna make it. A musical town. Oh, I didn't realize there were chimes over there too. So right here behind me is the Otaru Music Box Museum, and it's still playing. Hold on. Okay. So now that all of the bells and whistles have stopped, behind me here is the Otaru Music Box Museum, and it's actually a really cool spot. I wasn't sure what to expect at a music box museum, but they have thousands of music boxes on the top floor that are all antiques and playing those beautiful little songs. And unfortunately, you can't record upstairs, but it was pretty amazing. The best part, though, was coming down to the bottom floor where it's their gift shop, and they have every single kind of music box that you can imagine, including my favorite sushi music boxes that twist and play music. It just made me hungry to listen to, but they were super cool. I just feel like there's so much magic in this town. You know, like you have the sea, you have the boats, and then you have all of these specialties, glass, seafood, and Hello Kitty. It's like there's something for everyone here, and I think that's why when I say this is the best day trip from Sapporo, there are other ones you can go on, but this one is really the one that has something for everyone. Something special, something fun, and something delicious. So now that we've come down to the end and seen these things, let's start heading back towards the main part of town and check it out together and eat some more food. So that place we went for the cheesecake this morning, LeTAO, they actually have 2 or 3 of them here in the town. And this one that was just playing that beautiful music that's behind me here, you can head up to the tower here on the top floor, and they have a free viewing deck where you can see this entire street and the Music Box Museum and all the surrounding areas. So it's definitely a place that's worth stopping. You can also grab a snack there. But right now I'm gonna head across the street from it to the Antique Museum. Now, this place is actually super cool. You can hear that beautiful music box music playing, and when you go inside here, they have a lot of different kinds of antiques, including this giant pipe organ And throughout the day, they do live performances on it and then show you how the old antique music boxes and the personal player pianos work. And my favorite part of the entire thing is they have a giant music box that you can actually go and sit inside and experience the music all around you. And it was actually really powerful. I know it's hard to understand, but sitting inside of a music box, feeling it vibrate inside you was just really special. And right now we are next door at the Fromage Danish store, and last time I walked by here I saw that they had these apple and fromage turnovers, so I really want to grab one while we're here. We can go taste it together, sit down out here on the little patio and just enjoy it. Man, you can feel the crispness of it, and look at that little char on the outside. My mouth is watering. Excuse me, I'm gonna jump into this. Wow. It's flaky, it's sweet, it's cheesy. Man, you have got to try one of these when you come here. Damn, that is good. I'm gonna have some more. Wow, look at that apple in there. You guys want a bite? Man, what a day so far. I think I'm gonna skip going into all the glass shops and stuff. You know what glass looks like, but there are just tons of stores here with some really impressive stuff. So when you come here, I definitely recommend going to check them out. Ooh, I see something chocolatey across the street. I think I'm gonna go and head over there for another treat. Ooh, it looks like chocolate sandwiches. Okay, let's get over there. But this is what we are looking for right here. Biscuits filled with cheesecake and best consumed within 2 hours. They're going to be consumed in 2 minutes. One bite. One bite. Okay. Even comes with directions. I have to eat it with one bite. I got some little strawberry tart white chocolate delights as well. So here is that baked cheesecake in a chocolate cracker, chocolate cookie. Wow. I think this cheesecake might even be better than the cheesecake I had this morning. It has that like real New York style cheesecake flavor. It's made with a special cheese that I've never heard of before, but whatever it is, these cows are doing a great job. Okay. Now for the one biters, the strawberry, tart strawberry wrapped in white chocolate. Hopefully I'm opening this the right way. Ooh, it's a little 3-pack. Do you guys want one? Let's get into this. I know she said to eat them in one bite, but I want to show you the inside. Oh my. It's like fresh strawberry jam in there. Wow. The tartness and the sweetness of the chocolate are like a match made in heaven right there. I'm just gonna do it. Last one for you. Oh, and this is actually also known in this area for their sake. I mean, what isn't Otaru known for? And this shop right up here does free food samples as well as whiskey and sake samples. You're not supposed to record inside, but I got to take a few shots, and it's definitely worth checking out while you're here, especially if you want to bring some booze home with you. I'm definitely starting to feel a little sweeted out. I mean, I'm not done with sweets, but I think I needed a little something savory next. I see a little smoky spot up here with, ooh, Wagyu beef. It says, hello, Wagyu. Hello. Do the Wagyu shoulder clod.
Are you sure that?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
Please. Oh yeah. Little seasoning.
Kosho.
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 Kosho. Okay. Like pepper?
Oh, yes.
Pepper. Okay. Oh, so hot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that. Wagyu. Wagyu, because I need you. Oh, it's so hot. I'm dripping all over me. Mmm. Wow. I feel like especially after all of those sweets, this is even better than this kind of beef normally is. Mmm. So tender, so juicy, melting in my mouth. Goodness. Mmm. I love it. I think I need to have a little seafood though after this because we're in Hokkaido. Let's do it. Could I do 3 oyster?
Yeah, grill.
Fresh.
Fresh 3.
There we go.
美味しさな。
Look at these giant oysters. Oh my gosh. When we are in Hokkaido, we do need to be eating seafood. They offered to grill them, but I like my oysters raw. I'm gonna go with the big bad boy right there. Oh, look at that dripping. Oh, God, I love it. All right. I'm gonna use my fingers. I hope you don't mind at home. Oh, wow. This thing is huge. Look at that. Look at the size of that oyster. Wow. But I'm gonna take a bite of the shell. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mmm. That's amazing. And the biggest oyster I've ever had. Wow, it's so salty and briny. The texture is amazing. It's firm and soft at the same time. Drink a little seawater with that. All right, I'm gonna finish up my other 2 and I'll see you back on the road. I don't know how much food I have left in me today. I feel like I've already gained 2 kilos, but I do have some sake room in my tummy. So we did some seafood. Now we're gonna stick with the S and head in for some sake before we go to our last stop for the day. Let's head in.
This one is dry, but it's very famous and delicious.
Okay,
This one?
I trust you. Look at that, amazing. Oh, they even weigh it. I love that. Precision, Japanese precision. So this is made from Yamana Nishiki rice. You probably didn't know I could read Japanese, but after a little bit of sake, I can. So sake gets its flavor from the rice that it's made from. That's so cool. Thank you so much. All right, let's try this baby out. Cheers. Cheers. Mmm. Yeah, it is. It's nice and dry. Ah, thank you so much. Delicious. All right, let's go ahead to our last spot. All right, we have arrived at our final destination for the day, and it is a pretty one. It's this little alleyway that is lined with these amazing paper lanterns. It is so colorful, and there are restaurants all along it. It's a great spot to get some pictures or just come down and relax and have a beer. But I think that it's time to say goodbye for this week. We did so much today. I ate so much today, and it was so much fun. I'm so grateful that you came along on the journey, and I hope that you think that this is one of the best day trips from Sapporo, if not the best day trip from Sapporo. Next week, I think I'm heading to Hakodate, which is another city here in Hokkaido, or I'm gonna go back to the mainland. I'm just not sure yet. We'll see how the weather is, but if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ling, 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 the Japan. I'll see you next time. Arigato.